Oh, have a look at this. That's got a bit of play in it. What's going on there? How long ago did this vehicle get a road with?
About 1 month ago.
1 month ago. And they've sold you aftermarket lower control arms installed for about $2,000. And they didn't pick up the play in this wheel bearing. Can you do that again? Thanks, mate. And what's going on? I thought they would have picked this bit of grease coming out the drive shaft. I'm not worried about it. Unbelievable. So, how many kilometres this vehicle done?
It's done 210.
210,000 Ks only. Hey people, what a surprise. The front wheel bearing's got heaps of play in it at just over 200,000 Ks. Don't worry, I'll restock on those wheel bearings there. Monday morning, 7:30 AM. Send me the text message, you know how it works. Keep watching the videos. So lower control arm. Let's see if we can work out what brand they are. Who knows, doesn't matter. Hopefully they're half decent because, you know, anyway. What they're done now, so it's all good. Keep your old lower arms and link pins they've done as well. We've never changed those. My 120 there, 457K, it's got the original. So maybe they were a bit fussy on that. I hope these bushes were flogged. Maybe we'll have a look at the old ones one day. And when you bring all those leftovers from the injector kit back, we'll have a look and see what the bushes are like. But have a look at this, but it gets more exciting. What's going on with this exhaust here, right? So the turbo's been replaced. That's an awesome bonus for you. There's at least one bolt missing. You can see people middle of the picture, the support bracket. That's a stud and a nut that's missing. So we'll have a look more closely off video if everything else has sort of been done right. It looks right. There's no leaks, so that's good. But that bolt will need to, what's the chances that he couldn't get it started? Yeah, I think we got one there. I reckon we'll just pop that in for you. No, you love working on the car. Leave it for you. We're not going to deny you that. The front pipe looks original from there to where this weld is. Now they welded in some business. Did they get rid of the cat, or is that a smaller cat or something different? Because it is smaller. Now this part of the pipe from here to there looks original material to me. They've done, I don't know what they've done here, over tightening with the, yeah, that's because you got exhaust in the cabin. Smell. There's definitely something going on with these exhausts, so it needs to be sorted out. So you put a new gasket though, did you?
No,
that was like that. Okay, cool. It just looks pretty fresh, that's all.
Yeah, no, I cleaned it up. So
right,
trying
okay.
to troubleshoot it, I pulled it off.
Yeah, beautiful.
Put it back in.
Okay, so there's a specific setup with these springs and these bolts, and I'm just trying to picture exactly what's going on here. So they punched a hole through that, have they? Or can you see what's going on this side here?
So this is, on this side, this is supposed to stop here.
Oh yeah, that's that bit. Oh yeah. Because I'm looking at this one.
It's gone right through.
What? So it was a real prick to get reattached.
Hang on, no, but that's meant to go. That part of the bolt's meant to go through there. That's fine. No, that's how that's meant to sit.
Yeah.
It's this side here's bent in. Okay, so what's happened is, see that piece in there, people? That piece there is not part of this, which is confusing to look at. That is part of this bolt, right? Yeah. It's part of this bolt. And that is meant to go to there, but it's meant to go through. There's quite a big hole that it goes through to allow that to fit through. See the size of the hole. And when people, if they don't have it lined up, when they've got, wait till you see the rest of this contraption, right? We'll get there in a minute. If it doesn't line up right, what will happen is that edge of that lip will get caught up in the hole. See, it's close at the bottom of the hole. And then it will bend that. And see, there's a big gap there, right? And here there's not. So what's happened at this side, this one has got caught up and it's just bent it out. And so you could kind of bend it back. But look, so look, that's original bit of pipe. That's a bit messed with, can be fixed. This is original. Till we get to here where, whew, yeah, I don't know what welding skills, but I think we found where your exhaust fumes coming in the cabin. Problem is it starts about there and it goes all the way to there. Right, so a whole new, what does this say on it? Okay, don't know what it says, doesn't matter anyway. So,
Patrol.
oh, yeah, does it really? It's a patrol exhaust. Well, you got a problem there.
Yeah,
what? Excuse me, what was that?
That's a problem, yeah.
Right, okay, so let's have, I can't see what's going on up there, people. You can have a look in the video and let me know if there's any leaks there, but have a look over the top of the muffler as well. Right, look at this welding. Who did this? Like, man, I could weld better than this. I haven't welded for, when did I weld last? I think it was at school, really. Oh, no, I did apprenticeship time. I did welding at school and in the workshop as well, but it's been a long time. Just trying to see what's on this muffler. What's the go? Like, anyway, that's rubbish. Just a patrol muffler on a part. Now, patrol wheels is one thing. Now we've got a patrol muffler. Okay, let's find the next problem. Let's move on. Fuel filter's been done. That's awesome. Must be hard to get through there with that patrol muffler in the way.
It was actually, yeah.
Might have been a bit
Get
more
my hands
difficult,
up there, yeah.
more difficult than in the video. Now, did you know about the fuel hose? Because I know you're new to this thing.
Yeah.
How long you had the car? About a month.
Yeah, just about a month.
So you've only really been doing your research not much longer
Yeah,
than
I've
that.
been
Yeah?
watching videos every night.
How many of my videos do you reckon you've watched?
Mate,
How many do you think?
I've lost count. I reckon
More than 100?
easy more than 100.
Well, you've got plenty of work to do because there's more than 1,000, isn't it? Do you know how many there are?
I reckon I've been watching a couple hours a night. My
Yeah,
my
good.
wife's like, what are you doing?
That's awesome, right? Beautiful. These fuel hoses, what happens on the 120s, they get a bit hard.
Yep.
So the rubber goes hard, and what will eventually happen, and it hasn't happened on this one, but it'll just start weeping out, usually at this end at the tank here.
Yep.
Then it can run down all under the tank on there. And, oh no, I've got a fuel, you'll smell fuel. So it's good to replace it as prevention. On the petrol models, obviously it's a lot more dangerous.
Yep.
And they are worse, so they actually crack about here. Fuel leaks out everywhere. So if you're the one leaking fuel everywhere and someone's throwing their cigarette butt out, might not be so good one time. So not the best. So everybody with a 120, if you haven't replaced it, you need to replace that fuel hose. It's about $100 worth. I think I've got one here on the shelf, whatever, so we can supply you that if you want. So you can, I know you're doing it all yourself. So the upper arms have been done as well, by the looks of it. It's got a bracket there that's a bit bent. I don't know what happened with that, but anyway. So was that part of the roadworthy? Did the upper arm, because they do get a bit cracked. That's fair, I'd say.
I don't think they did the upper arms. They just
Well,
did
they're very
these.
clean, so someone's done it. 100%.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, no, they're new.
Upper trailing arms, yeah.
Upper trailing
yeah, the
arms.
lower ones, they're all right. They're original.
Yeah.
The top ones, they get cracked a bit. You don't need to change them, people. Okay, I changed mine. I did a video. I showed everyone. And after we got them off, I went, they're not that bad. What do we change those for? So have a good look at them. The V6 has got heaps of grunt once again, and it chops out these bushes more. So it's more the V6 you might need to do that.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter, but you can get new little rubber condoms for these, you know, the bleeder nipples on the calipers, whatever. So
Okay.
rear pads are getting a bit low. I'd probably say replace those soon.
Yep.
Not that we're doing a full inspection in the video or anything. Just sort of, I'm just mentioning what I see. Trying to do a video. I'm aiming for 10 minutes, but you can see where the problem starts.
That's it, yeah.
Right? It just
There's
keeps
a lot
going, right?
to find on this one.
And it's got the Dobertsons in there. We didn't do that. Let's have a look for you. What can we see the part number in the video? Anyone? Maybe around there a bit on the bottom part. Do you want to have a look, see what these front and rear springs are? See if you can work it out while I see if there's any other disaster stuff going on underneath here somewhere. Right, back to these drive shafts for everybody that missed it. The bottom, the rack, see the sweat on the boot? That's pretty standard. Don't worry about that. Unless you're seeing it drip, monitor your power steering oil level. If it gets ridiculous, you might need to do something about it, but I've never seen it that bad. This drive shaft here, pretty standard that leaks out. I wouldn't recommend any maintenance on it. I'm surprised they didn't pick it on the roadworthy, like they're playing the wheel bearing. They pick the standard sort of stuff. Roadworthies, they're looking for work. They go for link pin rubbers, bushes, ball joints, unit, you know, all this sort of, you know, they would have picked that boot there. Even in the bushes, whatever. So look, that, I wouldn't worry about it. Look, you like working on the car though, don't you?
Yeah, I love it.
Right, so you need to see one of my videos somewhere. It might be in the playlist somewhere, like in diffs or something like that. I'm not sure. Just trying, I don't know if you can search my channel. I say I can search my channel, but I'm different because I'm me and you're you. I don't know if everybody else can search my channel. There must be a way to do that, you know. Go to 4x4 Diesel page and
no, I've
make
been searching
glass
the
search,
page. It's
right?
just knowing what you
just
need to
search
search for.
CV boot, or just less words, you get more results, and then just skim through. I did put the part numbers up. I haven't got any more. I've done it in a few videos for the Burson's boot.
Burson's boot.
Right, and then what you can do, because you love it, is take this shaft out.
Yep.
Right. Then take the clamps off this side here. That couple just slide off. It's all in videos, right?
Yep.
And just replace that boot there.
Okay.
Get some grease as well, the molybdenum, you know, that one.
Yep.
And re-grease it all and put it all back together, nice and tight on the clamps, and that'll clean up all that mess. Now, for people that don't like working on cars or can't be bothered, you don't need to do that. Now, that looks like what they've done at this side, because see, it's an aftermarket. This is genuine on the outside, and they're a nice hard, some sort of like poly type. What do I call that material again? What's the 4 letters? The quality, EPDM's the rubber. There's a type of plastic. Anyway, whatever, right? I can't remember everything. But that's the genuine plastic that we like. They're tough. You can get a stick or a wire poke through it, and you can then put a bit of RTV over the hole, right? This is rubber, it's different, okay? This is gonna be cheap China. See the nasty sharp bit up there on the left, I'll put in the left corner of the picture right there, from that zip tie, middle of the picture now. And it's just aftermarket and it's doing the job, but it doesn't look the best quality, it looks El Cheapo. These ones I use from Burson's.
Okay.
One of them was on a shaft for years, so it got years old before I put it in the car. Then it was in my car for years, in the 120 there.
Yeah, right.
Before I completely busted the dry shaft. That's in another video as well. Doing silly things
Okay.
on hills, rough terrain, full lock with a locker on, relying on one tyre to pull the whole car up the hill. Dreaming, mate. Stupid. I look back at it, but anyway, that's another story. But you know, this boot doesn't look the best. What do you got, mate? You got a bit of play? Go ahead and do that, because I want. There's no playing that. You got to watch these uni joints if people don't lube them.
Yeah, squeak. On the seal.
Yeah.
Worry about it when he complains about it. Let's not start to find more. He's got enough going on already. All right, so I reckon we wrap this inspection up. So it's got the Super Pro upper arms. That's all right. Super Pro is a reasonable brand. I don't know. I've never changed upper arms on any of the cars. My 457k 120 there's got the original arms in it, so I'm not the expert on upper arms. I see the bottom arms, the bushes and that split and whatever. I don't see any play or any issues with the top arms. Of course, it will help you get your wheel on better, but I'm not saying it needs it. If my car doesn't need it, other cars don't need it either. It all depends how far you go with your suspension lift. If anyone that's interested, this one, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's got the 314s in the front, 327s in the rear. But I've waffled enough in this video. It's getting boring, so we'll catch you in the next one. Subscribe, turn the bell on so you don't miss that stuff. And if you learnt something about exhaust systems, hit the like button. Catch ya.